I never know how to start these videos. So I did have, like a few moments ago, a pep talk. No, I didn't. No. But it's always tricky, you know. You see today's YouTubers, not that I watch too many, not that often, but everyone they have these cool flashing intros, music, and but I don't care for that. Just trying to. I haven't done this in a while, so I thought today was a good day. So, beep beep beep. Some people always wondered what my studio looks like, and I got a phone. Let's see if we can change. I'm standing up right now. I haven't sat down yet, so let's see if I can change the. There you go. This is my mess. I got glasses. Just clean them so I can see what I'm doing. And what we got here? We got Swedish tobacco, coffee, pens, brush pens, pencils, acrylics, I don't know, sketches, coffee mugs, all stuff, pens, more pens, unfinished paintings. But since I wanted to keep it this way when I'm painting or drawing for you guys, but I have a tendency to lean forward even though I have glasses. I reached the age of being so old that I can't keep up anymore, so I have to wear glasses. But that's life. They help me see better, so I can draw more details or paint more details. But we're going to change the settings back to, there we go. So glasses on, and what we're going to do today, I'm going to sit down. You'll probably see my head. There's my head. So I'm picking my nose, but what I've been up to, I know the last YouTube video I said that I would try to keep this on a weekly basis, but sometimes you have to just go with the flow, Sometimes life doesn't give you the time you need to do art, but I come to terms that you have to prioritize other stuff in life. But even though I've been making art, I haven't posted much on any social media. I try to join in on Draw Me Robots challenges he's having, just for fun, I never enter those to win. I just do it for fun. It's always fun to take someone else's idea and mix with your. So I've been doing those lately, every month. But anyway, it's not easy to try and keep up with all those other artists, and I try not to think of it as like a competition or something like that. Everyone is want to get their art out, but I've been taking it slow, put my energy where it's been needed, for friends, family, work. I haven't tried to been stressed out but by not doing art. I've been sketching, I've been doing some, I found this old canvas paintings I did. I haven't finished anything yet, but I'm trying to have fun, taking it my own pace. So, and I woke up today, I got really good sleep, and I got this feeling that I should do something, and I try to I don't know, I lost my train of thought. So okay, so instead of you guys watching down my coffee mug with of yours old coffee. Oh, that's a kicker. So I was thinking I would sketch something for you, show you guys, like give you some tips or stuff like that, but I don't know. I think there's so many out there giving good tips. You know, sometimes it feels weird telling people like, oh, this is the way to do it, this is the way. I think the best way for someone who wants to learn something new is just get inspiration from other artists. I said this many times, you know, like if I want to get better or something, I do a lot of research. I look on Instagram, Pinterest, or, you know, just using search engines to get what I want. I try to sometimes actually I've used some reference by someone made some AI art. I know that I said like I fucking hate AI art, but I don't know. You kind of match it. Match. Oh, God, shit. I'm trying to speak as good English as I can and slow so everyone can understand what I'm saying. Hopefully, I noticed some older videos that got subtitles. I don't know how that works. Is YouTube like finds those algorithms all over those social media? Like, but anyway, back to business. You know, people's like, hey, can you just show me how to draw this, how to draw hands? You know, like there are a million tutorials how to draw hands. So like, you can pause the video and you can draw my hands, and then tag me on Instagram. So look, my hands. Yeah, pause it and draw them. Tag me on Instagram. Okay, yeah, but okay, so I had this one. I was supposed to write down what I was supposed to talk about, or like, but before, you know, like 5 minutes before I hit record, you know, like, and I wrote to my girlfriend and said like, I have no pointers. I don't know, like, and I said like, I'm gonna speak from the heart, just not try to say dumb shit, but just if someone watches, I hope this makes, I don't know what I'm getting out of making these videos. Just like trying to do something that I haven't done in a while. Just, it's still tricky, you know, like I'm sitting here talking to a camera over my fuck, this is weird. I thought I could get into this, but it feels like I'm thinking out loud, you know. All I can hear right now is like there's a ventilation, and I can hear my own voice, you know. So back to business. What I have been up to lately, you know, besides work, spending time with family, all that stuff, doing the things that is more just trying to do the best, you know. Sometimes you have to come to terms that you have to put art aside, even though I try to find time to, you know, like draw 5-10 minutes a day, sometimes an hour, but life is always a distraction, you know. That's always. So I wish oh, I don't wish, but I always try to find time to draw something, do art, using those little post-its, stuff like that, drawing my sketchbook, using copy paper. Like sometimes I used to use an old piece of paper in my car while I was waiting, so Just trying to. But good news is that part 2 of my comic is not ready to for sale or something like that. It's finished from my end. I know the guy that I'm working with. He has his own firm and he probably has a shit ton of work to do, and we're doing this comic just for fun. So, but actually I started doing thumbnails on part 3, so it's closing in, and I think I'm gonna go with also making a part 4. I'll see how, if I like part 3, because most people that know what my comics about is based on a song, but I want to do like a little funny, more longer ending. It's like, well, what happens after? You know, I try to follow the lyrics and do my own interpretation of it, and yeah, you know, but I take it as it comes. You know, like if the idea is stuck, if I get good inspiration, I have a few ideas what's gonna happen. If you want, you know, like make it a fun little continue, or you can build on. I have, and I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but when I'm done with the Dark Avenger comic, I think I'm gonna start a new project, and I have something in mind. I don't want to give any spoilers, but I have this kind of fun idea what I want to do, or paint it. It's probably a big project, but probably make another comic on like 50 pages, something like that. But I haven't even started sketching anything. It's all in my head. So, but enough talk. Yeah, I'm still gonna continue to talk, but we're gonna go into. As I said before, I wanted to like start sketching or drawing. I did a little warm up before. I started, yeah. But I thought we're gonna paint this one. So this sketchbook. I got this one. Thank you. Draw Me Robot. I got myself a Smugs Bunny. Smugs Bunny. Yeah. So this one, I'll have to check. Can you see it? Am I right? Yep. I have to, you know, this is why I have the tape here, so I know where to. Fuck, that's high. Probably should change the camera. But I've been thinking of this one. I haven't thought about it in a while, but I was flipping through some pages and I thought, thinking, why don't just do a YouTube video? And I'm gonna do it like the other videos. I'm gonna pause it here and I'm gonna do a recording, and I don't know how far I will get on it, but I haven't decided on the colors. So, but if someone says, you know, you didn't do that, like, here's the, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the reference I'm using. What's it? LD Austin Art Blogspot. Anyway, so this is a zombie unicorn, yeah, that I've been talking about in my early videos. So I'm just gonna figure out what colors I'm gonna mix. If I'm gonna make it darker, or I'm gonna keep the gray, the white, or trying to get more flesh and all that stuff. But I'm gonna make some colors, see where we end up. If we're gonna go do some lighting, or just gonna go for one light source, and just gonna highlight the other and keep the red for. I'm just gonna do it for fun. So like this is not it's nothing special, you know. Like, the point of this was from the start just to give you guys, or girls, people, whatever you have to say these days, but anyway, but that show you my process how to make a painting. So so I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna do another one, paint this, and like I'm gonna let my son when he gets home. I don't know how long I've been talking. This video can get out of hand. I've been talking for 15 minutes. Yeah, that's usually where I'm at. So so I'm gonna try to mix up some colors, and I'm gonna do a like cut and speed it up, add some we usually try to use the worst music, no, not the worst, but the ones that this YouTube has to offer. Not that I give everything. Sure, understand those big artists, you know, like they want royalty, they want money for, so it's kind of good that YouTube has this. And actually I've been listening to this guy, but I think I saw on Instagram he posted something. Moby, everyone knows Moby. Your younger generation doesn't know Moby. Check his music out, it's really good. Actually, he has this website where he releases music for free, just to have like support younger artists, or like movie creators, or people just to, if they want to use his music. I think he uploaded like 500 songs that he created for free. So it's kind of nice, people doing this. Like, I'm doing this for free. I'm not asking anyone for any money. I just want to, you know, like, yeah, sit there and talk to myself. Hopefully someone will listen or take my advice or not. But okay, we're gonna cut here and let's see where this goes. If I fuck it up, I will pause and rip the page out and put it somewhere else where I will probably find it in 10 years and say like, oh, that wasn't too bad, why didn't I do it? So I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself. Now I realized I should have showed you guys some new art, but that's the thing, you know, that I'm not always I'm comfortable with my own art, but I'm in the mood, or you know, what makes me really happy is to see, you know, like when I open social media, or either it's Instagram or the Cara, I don't know, it's Cara, but other artists, I understand if you're trying to make a living of your art, then you have to follow the algorithm. You have to be active, you know, like you have to give, people want more. But at one point I wanted to be like that, but I realized it came, I don't know, some people's how should I say this, you know, it's kind of hard to not to see it's words. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea. I'm not trying to talk shit about the other artists, or I salute everyone who takes their time and they're posting, and they spend hours, even though they know their art will be shown for like just a few seconds, because like people scroll like but so many doesn't like stop, you know, like, and sometimes the artists have shown this like more photos of it, and like close-ups, you can see the details, and sometimes they make little progress shots, and I always try to add those. But today's social media, everything has to go so fast, you know, like they want you to push out, you know, like more and more art, you know, like these short videos, everything, you know, like you have to be consistent, you have to kind of like, I don't like, sure, it's good to have deadlines on projects and stuff like that, but it's like feeding this endless machine that will never always be hungry for more, you know, like you have to push more. I feel like you can see some artists, they get tired of it. Some make it, some, I know what I'm saying, I want everyone to make it, you know, but now I notice I'm talking straight out of my ass. I don't know. I just letting the thoughts flow. You've been probably wondering, just like you, like starting. I bet someone is starting to like when he's gonna start, when the pain is gonna start, when he's gonna start. You know, like this talking shit. Okay. Enough of that. Let's see where this goes. I'm gonna make some colors, and then hopefully I will add 1 or 2 layers. So I haven't painted for like 2 weeks now, so let's see how it goes. Okay, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna take a pause here. That's all for this time. Probably spent, I think I stopped recording painting this. Took me like an hour. So I'm gonna see if we can zoom in. The light from my, here you can see it. Trying to get the textures, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna add more darkness here. I'm just gonna let it be. Again, this is sketchbook painting, so I think where I don't know if the lighting is different. Oh fuck! So so it's always tricky, you know, like when the acrylics like shine hits. It looks kind of like, yeah, I put some highlights here, but it's probably the same all over. I'm gonna just, I don't know. So I'm just gonna, oh, why I'm standing up? I'm gonna sit down. And why did my voice get so pitched up? No. Okay, so as you can see in the sped up. No. Oh, fuck, my mind went blank again. Okay, never mind. So the colors I used, I tried to follow not too accurate the reference that I'm using. I used, let's see what those. So I started out by always pouring out some white. I don't know what everyone thinks I have this huge knowledge base of what colors I'm using. I just buy random colors and mix them together and see what ends up. But I'm using this white, and I used let's see here, lamp black, and for a little more highlighting I used burnt umber. Now I can't find it. Here's an old one, burnt umber. And I used some red for, as you can see here. Hopefully it's not showing in the video, but there's a little bit more red, giving more like flesh. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna highlight what colors, and I'm gonna try to. That's all for today. I'm not gonna paint anymore. I'm gonna do some. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Probably do some laundry. But this red I used, what the fuck does it say? Pyrrole red? Oh shit, fucking coffee. Boo. But thank you for watching the video. Spread the word. No, do whatever you want with this. So, I'll try to continue working on this. This was fun. This part still my favorite part. This is the trick now. You know, like when I'm gonna add more highlights, it's very important not to add add details. You have a good. It's easy. You can see like I have some older paintings or when I was younger, you know, like, and you get stuck in one area and you spend way more time here, and then the eye gets drawn to this point, so you have to like find a good balance. I'm probably gonna add mix up just like gray background, like put a little circle here, like lights, it's kind of fun working with this because I don't have, yeah, sure, I have a reference, but it's good. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna come back to it probably next week, or I don't know, during today's Sunday, so it's a good session. Okay, why not? I'm gonna show you. I found an old sketch. I'm gonna show you guys. I got it hanging here. I used also another reference. This one. It's kind of based on the song from Dr. Octagon, half shark, alligator, half man. And I realized, you know, kind of. What the fuck? Oh, come on. So, in the lyrics, he says like he's carrying a dead walrus. So, but actually, he's not holding it. It's like flying. I don't know. It's like he's jumping. I don't know. I realized this, like, as I said, I found an old canvas and I put up some progress on Instagram. So this is where I'm at with this one. This is just for fun, you know. I don't know. How does the light? Yeah. So now it's kind of like he's tossing him in a way, but actually I found another sketch. Let's see if I can find it. I found another sketch that I did from, I think, like 2022. I did this one. Let's see if we can find it. Where the fuck is it? I think it's in, no, here it is. This one. Oh, shit. I don't know if you're allowed to. No, who gives a shit? Like this. So this one made like he has this huge. I always like drawing a big arm, and he's actually holding instead of this one. It looks like he's tossing it away. So actually, currently I'm working. I have it under my desk here, but I'm redrawing it, tracing it, and I'm gonna try to paint it on, not in sketchbook, but on a heavier paper. And this is a trick. No, this is something very, very tricky. Like for years, I've been painting in sketchbook or on mixed media paper. And when you start working on a canvas, the texture is slightly different, and the colors, I've noticed, act a little different. So, and also, it looks kind of happy. So this one, he looks more like, well. But anyways, enough of that. I think I found something else that I want to paint in this one. Where the hell is it? No, I can't find it. Until next time. I'm gonna. Okay, so I think the next video is going to be a little bit shorter because like it always takes time to fill and everything goes faster since you're starting building the highlights, and you like the surface you're going to cover gets smaller and smaller, so you can work faster. Kind of like it. I'm going to give it a few days and see if I come back to it. Hopefully, I know my head probably shown. I'm trying not to, as I said before, I had this tendency to lean forward, and I'm not used to having a camera over my head, and still not used to talking to myself. But put up a comment, put in. Well, I'm sorry for my English, but I'm trying my best. You know, I'm not trying to talk too fast, not trying to stutter. But if you like it, I got a brain freeze. Not brain freeze. What do you call it? Brain lock? Brain. I don't know. Sometimes I'm used to sometimes have music or having. Sometimes lately I've been enjoying the silence, just sitting in my own thoughts. You know. But what I'm getting at is that if you like it, put in a comment in the comment section. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully I will take another video. I'm gonna do like sketchbook tour or something like that, and we're gonna continue. And I'm trying to get better to sit here and talking to myself. Okay, let's round this up. Like I should talk more about the process, but I'm just, as you noticed in the beginning, like I started up here because like in the sculpture has hair, and I thought it would be cool, like making a point to getting this flow, and now I'm having trouble, like where should I add the highlight. I'm trying to figure out, but that's the process, this is not something that I'm gonna go for sale. This is just fun process, progress process like that. Anyway, if you're still watching, thank you. I'm super honored and I'm grateful that people actually take their time watching, listen to me like talking nonsense. I'm trying my best here. Hopefully I'll make another video soon. I hope. Yeah, it was kind of fun. It was kind of hard in the beginning. I'm talking now. It's always easier. Just going to point out, like the times I've been on a podcast, you always have someone. You're sitting alone, but you always have someone else to talk to. Like they ask you questions, but here I'm sitting in my own thoughts, alone in a room, talking to myself. I think I talk to other people about this. It's I'm trying to be myself. Like sometimes I say dumb shit, and I apologize if I never try to offend anyone. I'm just trying to go with the flow, speak my mind. Everyone has their opinion and stuff, but today I see, people writing dumb shit, but I don't see the point. So like when someone's trying to get better at stuff, as do I, but I don't see the point, like it's been this for years probably, but people had this urge to, like if they have this inner anger, they have to mock someone else, or they have to write something really fucking stupid, like especially when I'm seeing someone trying to learn, get better at art, and they're like really taking their time, and they're like they post something and the first comment or a few comment is like, hey, your hands looks off, or like the perspective is off. Don't write like there are better ways, like you can write a comment like way better than like the dumb shit some people point out. Like the few times that I actually comment is like when I find an artist, like before I comment, I'm trying to watch their feed and see actually if they're trying. And when I noticed, like they're actually trying hard, like get better, like drawing hands and feet. That's really fucking difficult sometimes, but oh shit, I'm talking way on my ass. But to get to the point, like I'm trying to give them not pointers, but I'm trying to like keep up the good work, you're on the right path, but instead of like actually pointing out this looks wrong, and say like, hey, you're doing an amazing job, And that's the thing about Instagram, you know, like people, that platform is getting way out of hand. I'm not sure if not sure if I should stick around there anymore, but that's where most people hang out. So I talked to a few people there, like checking in from time to time. But I'm like, that C.e.a.l app is really good because they don't allow like AI art, or they okay. Now, until next time. Okay. Thank you for watching till the end. If someone actually did, it's okay if you like skip forward just to see me. Hopefully that I finished this, but I didn't. This is just like for fun. This was a good painting session. Okay. Peace out, fuckers.